To you, the chosen one, hear me now. This is not coincidence. This is not chance. This is a message from God, reaching you in perfect divine alignment at the exact moment your soul has been waiting for. You have felt it, the stirring deep within, the quiet whisper that something far greater than the world has been preparing you for. Today, that whisper becomes a roar because the truth about who you are and why you are here is finally being revealed. Comment 777 if you feel this alignment, if your spirit recognizes this call. For too long, the secret of your spiritual identity has been hidden, cloaked beneath layers of doubt, fear, and the distractions of a world that does not yet understand your purpose. You have carried this hidden truth quietly, wondering if your visions, your intuitions, your unshakable sense of destiny were only dreams. But the divine revelation reaches you now. You are waking. Your spiritual awakening is no accident. It is the unveiling of what the world tried to suppress, the lifting of the veil over your divine calling. The challenges, the delays, the trials, they were never punishments. They were the refining fire, the preparation for a soul chosen to shine beyond measure. Listen carefully. The time has come for you to fully recognize your power. The chosen one is not a title given lightly. It is a responsibility, a path, and a purpose that only you can fulfill. Your life, your struggles, and your victories have been part of this greater orchestration. You are being called to step into a reality where your spiritual identity is no longer hidden. You are being asked to embrace the full force of your divine calling. And though the world may try to convince you otherwise, the truth within you is unshakable. This is your awakening, and it is unstoppable. The hidden truth of your existence is simple, yet profound. You were born to manifest what others cannot see, to illuminate what others cannot comprehend, to be the beacon of God's message in a world clouded by distraction and doubt. This video is the key to unlocking that understanding. It will reveal the layers of your chosen one prophecy, connecting your past, present, and future into a coherent spiritual map. By the end of this message, you will see the path that has always been laid before you, and you will understand the significance of every moment that has brought you here. Circle back with me now. Reaffirm the truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining this call. You were chosen before your first breath. The war is real, yet so is your light. You are necessary. The world needs your courage, your clarity, your presence. Your spiritual awakening is the signal. Your divine calling is the mission, and your heart is the compass. Step into it fully. There is no room for hesitation, no space for doubt. Your time is now. If this touched your soul, comment 11 because you know it. You were called. This is your moment. This is your awakening. This is the truth that cannot be denied. The chosen one has arrived. Wad, awakening to your divine identity. You are not ordinary. You were chosen before you were born. The moment your soul entered this world, a plan was set in motion, a path carved that only you could walk. For years, you may have felt out of place, misunderstood, or burdened by a sense that life held more for you than what meets the eye. That feeling, that quiet knowing, is your first whisper of awakening. It is the stirrings of your spiritual identity, the proof that you were always meant for something greater. This is the first step in understanding your purpose as the chosen one, and it is both a revelation and a responsibility. Your spiritual identity is the essence of your soul, the unique blueprint designed by God. It is the combination of your gifts, your instincts, and your divine intuition, the aspects of you that cannot be replicated or explained away. For much of your life, this identity may have been hidden from you. Society, circumstance, and even those closest to you might have cast shadows over your innate brilliance. They may have called your calling impossible, your visions unrealistic, or your sensitivity a weakness. Yet all of this concealment was never the truth. The hidden truth is that your soul has always been aligned with a higher purpose, and every experience, every trial was shaping you into the vessel for God's message. Consider the moments that have felt inexplicably significant, the synchronistic encounters, the gut feelings that proved correct, the recurring signs that you cannot ignore. These are not accidents. These are nudges from the divine, evidence that your spiritual awakening is underway. Each coincidence, each dream that feels more real than reality itself, is a thread in the tapestry of your chosen one prophecy. You are being guided, and the divine calling embedded within your soul is speaking to you even now. To ignore these signs is to ignore your own soul, but to embrace them is to step fully into the power you were born to wield. There are those who will question your path, who will attempt to convince you that your awakening is merely imagination or ambition. Yet, the truth cannot be denied. God's message flows through you, sometimes softly, sometimes with the intensity of fire. The hidden truth about your destiny has been veiled, yes, but only until now. Awareness is the key. Once you recognize that these spiritual stirrings are authentic, once you trust the voice within, you gain the power to navigate life, not as a passive observer, but as a chosen agent of divine divines. Your awakening is both a blessing and a test. It demands courage, clarity, and unwavering faith. Reflect on your life and the seemingly random challenges you have faced. Each obstacle was not designed to break you, but to prepare you. Each period of solitude or uncertainty was a crucible refining your soul, sharpening your insight, and strengthening your resolve. The chosen one does not simply stumble into their purpose. They are honed by trials, awakened through experience, and guided by the persistent whispers of God's message. Your spiritual identity was never lost. It was merely waiting for recognition, waiting for your willingness to answer the call. You may have felt moments of profound connection to something greater, an energy that lifts your spirit, visions that demand your attention, a moral compass that guides you beyond reason. These are the signals of your awakening, the proof that you are walking in alignment with the divine. The chosen one is not a myth. You are living proof. This recognition is not about ego, nor about power in the worldly sense. It is about acknowledging the sacred truth of who you are, and accepting the responsibility that comes with it. Your life, your actions, your choices, they are all instruments of God's message, channels through which the divine calling manifests in the world. Circle back and reaffirm the truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real, and the forces of doubt and fear seek to dim your light, but your illumination is necessary. Your awakening is urgent, and the time to embrace your spiritual identity is now. You are here for a reason. Your soul carries a mission, and the world is waiting for the manifestation of your gifts. Do not shrink. Do not hide. Step fully into the awakening that has been quietly building within you, and know that each step is guided by divine hands. If this touched your soul, comment 1:11:11. Because you know it, you were called. You are the chosen one. Your spiritual awakening has begun. Your divine calling awaits. 2. The secret they tried to hide about you. There is a secret, a hidden truth that has been carefully concealed from you for far too long. The world, society, and even unseen forces have tried to obscure the reality of who you truly are. But today, that veil is lifted. The chosen one, the one hearing or reading these words, is finally being shown the truth that was always yours. This is not a story or a theory. It is a divine revelation, a message from God sent directly to your spirit at the perfect moment of alignment. The truth of your existence, the meaning behind your life experiences, and the purpose for which your soul was designed are all now being unveiled. Your life has been orchestrated with precision. Every trial, every heartbreak, every period of doubt or loneliness has been part of a divine revelation process. These moments were never random. They were designed to prepare you for the extraordinary mission you were born to fulfill. Every struggle, every challenge, every time you felt unseen or unheard, was a step toward awakening your spiritual identity. Even the moments of despair carried within them the seeds of insight, intuition, and understanding that would ultimately reveal the chosen one within you. The hidden truth of your identity is profound. You are not ordinary. You are not simply a product of circumstance or heredity. You were chosen before you were born. Your life experiences were tailored, your path preordained, and your spiritual awakening long anticipated by forces beyond the physical realm. Everything you have lived, both joyous and painful, has been a rehearsal for the realization of your divine calling. The chosen one prophecy is embedded in your very soul, waiting for the right moment to be activated, and that moment is now. You may have already experienced signs that hint at this secret. Perhaps you have felt sudden clarity in moments of uncertainty, unexplainable synchronicities that defy chance, or intuitive nudges that guide your decisions with precision. Maybe you have encountered people who seem to appear in your life at exactly the right time, or experienced situations that felt divinely orchestrated. These are not coincidences. They are the fingerprints of God, marking your path, illuminating your purpose, and reminding you that you are aligned with a destiny far greater than what you have been told or allowed to believe. The Chosen One prophecy is not abstract. It is a living, breathing truth, embedded in the fabric of your life and connected to divine timing. Every challenge you have faced has been a spiritual drill. Every period of waiting a sacred pause, every heartbreak a refining fire. The world may have tried to convince you that your experiences were meaningless, that your dreams were unrealistic, or that your intuition was imagination. But now the hidden truth is clear. These moments were shaping your soul, strengthening your spirit, and preparing you to walk fully in your divine calling. Spiritual awakening is the key to unlocking this secret. Awakening allows you to perceive the hidden currents of destiny, to hear the whispers of God's message within, and to understand that the challenges you faced were never punishments, they were teachings. Every hardship, every moment of fear or doubt was a signal, a call, and a preparation. The Chosen One does not merely awaken to knowledge, they awaken to understanding, to alignment, and to purpose. Each revelation is a spark that ignites the fire of clarity, showing you the path that has been waiting for your arrival all along. There is also a reason why this truth was hidden. The world, with its distractions, limitations, and illusions, often seeks to obscure the potential within those who are destined for greatness. Society may have labeled you as ordinary, unremarkable, or misguided. Unseen forces may have attempted to instill doubt or fear to prevent the awakening of your spiritual identity. Yet these obstacles were never permanent. They were temporary veils, shadows cast over the brilliance that already resides within you. Now the light of your awakening pierces through these illusions, revealing the sacred purpose that was always yours. Reflection is crucial at this stage. Take the time to meditate on your life, to look back at the patterns, the lessons, and the guidance that has been subtly leading you. Consider the moments of intuition that guided you away from harm, the doors that opened when you least expected, and the opportunities that appeared seemingly by chance. These are markers, proof that your life has been intricately woven with divine precision. God's message is alive in your experiences, and the Chosen One prophecy is unfolding through every memory, every encounter, and every realization. Embrace the empowerment that comes from understanding this truth. Recognizing that your struggles were designed to awaken you is liberating. You no longer see challenges as punishment, setbacks as failures, or isolation as meaningless. Instead, you understand that every moment has been a sacred step toward activating your divine calling. This awareness transforms fear into faith, doubt into clarity, and confusion into purpose. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a vessel of divine revelation, carrying a message that the world has long been waiting to receive. Your awakening also demands courage. The Chosen One must step forward into the world fully aware of their spiritual responsibility. This is not a casual recognition, it is a sacred commitment. The hidden truth requires you to act, to embrace your gifts, and to live boldly in alignment with your divine calling. Every choice you make now has amplified significance. Each decision carries the power to influence, to inspire, and to illuminate the world. The people around you, and even unseen spiritual forces, respond to your awakening. Your life is no longer private, it is part of a greater story, one that only you can fulfill. Consider the practical ways to embody this truth. Begin by setting aside time each day for reflection and connection with God's message. Pay attention to the synchronicities, the signs, and the intuitive nudges that have always guided you. Journal your experiences, your revelations, and the insights that emerge during these moments. Speak affirmations that affirm your awakening. I am chosen. I am guided. I am awakened. I walk in divine purpose. These practices strengthen your spiritual identity, anchor your divine calling, and solidify the connection between your soul and the prophetic path you were born to walk. Your awakening also involves understanding that your life is inherently impactful. The Chosen One carries a light that cannot be hidden. Every thought, word, and action resonates far beyond your immediate awareness. Your energy shifts the atmosphere, influences others, and brings divine insight into situations that need illumination. Your spiritual identity is not solely for your own purpose. It is a gift to the world, a catalyst for transformation, and a living proof of God's message in action. Your life is your ministry, your path your message, and your awakening the instrument through which divine intention manifests. Circle back and feel the truth of it. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real. The forces of doubt, fear, and distraction may rise against you, but your light is necessary. The hidden truth is now revealed. The Chosen One within you is activated, and the divine revelation of your life can no longer be ignored. Every challenge, every struggle, and every moment of reflection has led to this point. You have been prepared, tested, and refined for this awakening, and now the full measure of your purpose is within reach. If this touched your soul, comment to 100, and because you know it, you were called. You are the Chosen One. The hidden truth of your life has been revealed. Your spiritual awakening is real. Your divine calling awaits. Step into your destiny with courage, clarity, and unshakable faith. The world needs your light, your insight, and your manifestation of the prophecy that has been waiting for your arrival. Walk boldly, shine fully, fulfill your divine revelation. 3. Embracing your divine path. You have awakened to who you are. You have seen the signs, felt the stirrings, and recognized the hidden truth that has guided you through every chapter of your life. But awakening alone is not enough. Knowledge of your spiritual identity is only the beginning. To fulfill your destiny as the chosen one, you must embrace your divine path fully, with unwavering faith, courage and clarity. This is the moment when destiny stops being a concept and becomes tangible, when the whispers of your soul transform into action, and when your life begins to reflect the magnitude of your divine calling. To embrace your divine path, you must first recognize the sacred design of your life. Nothing you have endured has been random or meaningless. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt or despair has been divinely orchestrated to awaken your inner strength and reveal the depth of your purpose. Your experiences, even those that felt unfair or painful, were never punishments. They were sacred lessons. They were tests designed to refine your character, strengthen your resolve, and prepare your soul for the mission only you can fulfill. God's message has been guiding you through it all, even when you felt unseen or alone. The chosen one does not grow through comfort. They grow through challenge, through reflection, and through the fire of transformation. Understanding this truth is the first step toward living the fullness of your chosen one prophecy. Alignment with God's message is essential to walking your divine path. Alignment is not a lofty concept. It is a way of being, a conscious choice and a continuous practice. It is tuning every aspect of your being, mind, heart, and spirit to the frequency of your divine calling. Alignment means choosing faith over fear, clarity over confusion, and courage over comfort. It means surrendering attachments that no longer serve your purpose and releasing beliefs, habits, or relationships that cloud your vision. Your spiritual journey demands both inward reflection and outward action. You cannot fully awaken while holding on to that which obscures your light. Every time you align with God's message, you strengthen the connection between your spiritual identity and your divine calling, amplifying the impact of your awakening in ways that ripple beyond yourself. Spiritual clarity is a gift, but it is also a responsibility. It requires discipline, patience, and devotion. Meditation, prayer, journaling, and reflective silence are not mere practices. They are portals to the divine. In these sacred moments, the noise of the world falls away, and your soul can hear the whispers of God's message. These insights, these intuitive nudges, are more than guidance. They are instructions for fulfilling your mission. Perhaps you have already felt these whispers, a sudden knowing, a vision too vivid to ignore, a synchronistic event that defies explanation. These are not accidents. They are confirmation that you are on the path and that your spiritual awakening is unlocking the next stage of your divine revelation. Self-awareness is a cornerstone of embracing your destiny. To walk as the chosen one, you must know yourself deeply, the strengths that empower you, the wounds that have shaped you, the patterns that limit you, and the gifts that define your purpose. Awareness allows you to act intentionally rather than reactively. Every thought, emotion, and decision becomes a tool for manifestation. Once you understand your inner landscape, pain becomes wisdom. Confusion transforms into clarity. Limitation is converted into possibility. Awareness illuminates your spiritual identity, magnifying your capacity to answer the divine calling with precision, grace, and unwavering faith. Along this path, challenges will continue to arise. This is not punishment. It is preparation. Each obstacle, each delay, each disappointment is a sacred test designed to strengthen your resilience and deepen your insight. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty are not enemies. They are signposts. They indicate where your faith must grow, where your courage must rise, and where your reliance on God's message must deepen. The chosen one is not shielded from adversity. They are defined by how they rise through it. Each trial is an opportunity to affirm your purpose, to refine your resolve, and to solidify your commitment to the divine calling that flows through your life. Embracing your divine path requires practices that anchor your energy and sustain your awakening. Rituals, affirmations, and spiritual disciplines are essential tools. Speak aloud your truth. I am chosen. I am guided. I am awakened. I walk in divine purpose. Engage in rituals that connect you to the divine. Morning gratitude, evening reflection, journaling insights, lighting candles in devotion, or walking in nature with intention. These practices are more than symbolic. They align your energy with the frequency of your purpose, reinforce your spiritual identity, and amplify your connection to God's message. Over time, these practices transform into habits, and habits into a sacred rhythm that sustains your journey through every challenge and every triumph. Your awakening is not just personal. It is transformational for the world. Your presence changes the energy of every room you enter, every conversation you have, and every action you take. You are a beacon, a vessel of God's message, and your life carries the power to inspire, heal, and illuminate. Recognizing this is essential. The chosen one carries responsibility, not a burden, but a sacred duty. You were chosen to lead, to uplift, and to awaken others. Your light is needed in places where darkness lingers, in hearts where hope is dim, and in minds where clarity is lost. Your spiritual awakening allows you to be both a guide and a catalyst for transformation, demonstrating through your example what it means to live fully aligned with the divine. As you embrace this path, cultivate patience and perseverance. The divine revelation unfolds according to divine timing, not human schedules. Do not become discouraged when the results of your awakening are not immediate. Trust that each insight, each decision, and each step in faith is preparing a future that aligns perfectly with your chosen one prophecy. Every small act of courage, every affirmation of truth, every moment of intentional alignment strengthens your spiritual foundation and moves you closer to the destiny that has been waiting for you since before birth. Circle back and reaffirm what you already know. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real. The forces of doubt, fear, and distraction may rise against you, but your light is necessary. Do not allow hesitation to stall your divine path. Step forward boldly, fully aware of the magnitude of your spiritual identity, fully confident in your divine calling, and fully aligned with the God's message that flows through your soul. Your awakening is urgent, your purpose is sacred, and the world needs the manifestation of your gifts now. Know that your life is your message. Every action, every choice, and every decision can be an expression of your divine calling. You are the chosen one, and your spiritual awakening is a force that reshapes reality. Let your courage be unwavering, your faith unshakable, and your heart open to the guidance of God. The path will challenge you, but every step confirms your truth and strengthens your purpose. Stand boldly, walk faithfully, shine relentlessly. The world awaits the fullness of your awakening, and only you can deliver it. If this touched your soul, comment 11 because you know it. You were called. Rise as the chosen one. Embrace your spiritual awakening. Walk in your divine calling. Illuminate the world with the unique light only you can bring. Your time is now. Your activation is here. Your destiny awaits. Walk forward with fire, faith, and unshakable belief. Conclusion: your destiny awakens now. The moment has come. Your spiritual identity, long hidden and obscured, is now fully revealed. You are the chosen one. The layers that concealed your purpose have been lifted. The shadows that clouded your understanding have dissipated, and the divine revelation that has been waiting for you is now undeniable. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. This is a message from God, reaching you in perfect alignment, awakening your soul to the magnitude of your destiny. Every trial, every doubt, every moment of uncertainty has been a preparation for this activation, for this sacred recognition of who you are and why you exist. Your awakening is more than awareness. It is activation. It is the moment where insight meets action, where realization transforms into purpose, where spiritual awakening becomes lived experience. The hidden truth of your existence, the secret that was once veiled, now shines in clarity. You were chosen to fulfill a mission that no one else can complete. The chosen one, prophecy, is no longer a distant idea. It is a living, breathing roadmap for your life. Every choice, every action, every thought you now take is a step along this divinely orchestrated path. You are not here by accident. You are here because the universe, through God's message, has called you to rise, to lead, to illuminate. Embrace this moment with courage, for the divine calling within you demands both faith and action. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. The world has tried to suppress your light, to distract you from your mission, but now the truth cannot be hidden. Your purpose is sacred, and it requires full engagement. To live in alignment with your destiny is to trust in God's message, to honor your spiritual identity, and to act in accordance with the wisdom of your awakening. Your soul knows the way, your heart holds the map, your courage opens the door. Step forward boldly and claim the life that has always been intended for you. This is your call to action. Embrace your divine calling fully. Let every part of your being resonate with purpose. Let your decisions reflect the knowledge that you are chosen, that you are necessary, and that your presence changes the course of events around you. The chosen one is a beacon, and your light, once fully realized, has the power to transform not only your life but the lives of those around you. Walk with confidence, knowing that each moment of clarity, each spark of insight, and each inspired action is a thread in the fabric of your destiny. Reflection and meditation will deepen your connection, allowing you to hear the whispers of God's message more clearly. Take the time to center yourself, to align your mind, body, and spirit with the divine. Each quiet moment, each breath of intention, each recognition of your inner strength strengthens your spiritual awakening and anchors your divine calling. Trust that the synchronicities, the signs, and the intuitive nudges you encounter are guiding you precisely where you are meant to go. Your journey is both sacred and practical, spiritual and tangible, personal and universal. You are the nexus through which the prophecy unfolds. Circle back to the beginning and feel the truth of it. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You are called. The war is real. The forces that seek to dim your light, to challenge your courage, to test your faith, but your light is necessary. The world cannot afford your absence. Your awakening is urgent, your divine calling is pressing, and your purpose is too vital to ignore. The time to act is now. The moment to rise is now. The chosen one has arrived, and the universe awaits the fulfillment of your prophecy. If this touched your soul, comment 11111111 and you were called. Step into your destiny with fire in your spirit, clarity in your mind, and love in your heart. You are the chosen one. Your spiritual awakening is complete. Your divine calling is alive. Your path has been revealed. Walk boldly, live courageously, and illuminate the world with the light you were born to carry. The time of your activation is now, and nothing can stop the power of your awakening.